Kita Shinsuke, the perfect one, part 20. Why, Fen, what are we going to do? The company is going under, I hear my mom say in the kitchen. Love, I don't know what we can do. My dad says back, we can marry Y enough to another big company, and they can help us. I hear that Canadian bitch of a mother say, no, I'm not marrying my 17-year-old daughter off, my dad shouts at my mom. My dad loves me to death, and my mom, not so much. She doesn't hate me, she just doesn't really care and love me like a mother should. I saw hearing the whole argument go down. I don't want my dad and his company to suffer. I want to help out in any way I can, even if it means having to get married. I walk into the kitchen and watch as their faces turn to shock. Honey, how's your walk? My dad says, walking over to hug me. Hi, Daddy, it's good. Hi, Mama, I say. Don't act like that. Did you hear everything? My mom says, and I nod slowly. Shh. Really, Wyman? My dad says, shooting my mom a glare, and she returns. Yes, dear, she's old enough to listen to these talks. She'll be taking over the company in 5 years. She deserves to know, my mom says, and I chuckle quietly. All you care about is money in the company. Dad, I want to help any way I can. But, I say, and my mom cuts me off. See, dear, she wants to help. Let's marry her to someone in the Mia Foundation, my mom says, and I freeze. Oh, hell no, ain't no way that happened. I'm not marrying saying we were that one of Jerry's them. No, I wasn't finished, I say, and she glares at me. What is it, baby, my dad says, looking at me and handing me a plate of food. When we walk to the dining room and all sit down. I want to help, but I want to pick who I marry. I don't like either of the Mia twins. They're too popular at school and too rowdy, I say in my mom's coughs. Oh dear God, Ryan, you act like it would be the end of the world to marry them. They have money, they're quite handsome, plus they are the second largest company in Japan, my mom says with an attitude. She doesn't have to help us at all, so I think that she should be able to pick who she wants to marry, my dad says, trying to convince my mom. They begin arguing, so I decide to eat my food and wait for them to finish, insulting each other. They really do love each other, but just when it comes to me or business, they don't see eye to eye. Are you done yet? I ask, folding my arms and placing them on the table. They both look at me and nod. I will have a meeting with the Mia twins to try and get to know them. If I do not like them, I will not be marrying them. The third biggest company would be the Sugawaras. Set up a meeting with Sugawara Koshi. Then the fourth biggest company is the Kitas. Set up a meeting with their oldest son, Shinsuke. I will meet with all of them and pick from there, I say calmly. Of course, honey, we will let you know by tomorrow after school what days you'll be meeting with each of them, my dad says, and I nod, and then take my plate to the kitchen and begin washing it. Oh, honey, that's my job. You know that, Maybelle, our maid says, and I shake my head no. No, Maybelle, your job is to clean up after my mother and father, not me, I say and smile at her, and she smiles back. Maybelle has been more of a mother to me than my own mother has. After I finish washing my dish and put it away, I walk back upstairs to my bedroom. Sunday, 7:30 p.m. I sit down at my desk and begin doing my homework that I got last Friday. Inazaki Schools is actually a really nice school, and I'm glad I go there, but it wasn't my first choice. I wish I could go to Idichiyama with my cousins Sakusa and Komori. After finishing my math homework, I pull out my computer and begin doing my writing assignment. I can't believe that I go to the same school as the Mia twins and Kita, but I've never met them. I always hear girls in my class fangirl about the two twins, but I've never really seen the hype. As for Kita, I have never seen his face and really ever hear his name, unless it's something about the volleyball team, then his name comes up. After an hour or so of doing my writing assignment, I'm finished and now can go take my shower. Sunday, 9:30 p.m. I stretch as I stand up from my desk and then walk over to my closet to pick out pajamas and an outfit for school tomorrow. I pick out some shorts and a t-shirt to sleep in, and then I grab a pair of blue jeans and a white crop top, and I lay out my Converses. I know I'll get an earful from my mother about the way I'm going to dress, but I don't care. I grab my pajamas and walk into the bathroom and start my shower. I start playing some music and sing along while I wash up. After a while, I get out and begin to blow dry my hair. Finally, after a while, my hair is now completely dry, so I get dressed and then wash my face and brush my teeth. I walk back into my room and put on some Netflix and hop into bed. I slowly drift into sleep. Monday, 6:00 a.m. I wake up to my alarm and I sigh. School, here I come. I hop out of bed and shut my alarm off and then walk to my desk to grab my clothes. I then walk to the bathroom and wash my face, and then I straighten my hair. Once I'm finished getting dressed, I walk downstairs and see my mom sitting at the table on the phone. I ignore her and walk into the kitchen and am greeted by Maybelle. She hands me a plate of pancakes and sausage, and I smile at her and say thank you, and she nods, and I walk back out to the dining room table. Now I'm listening in to my mother's conversation. Hello, Mrs. Kita, this is YMN. I have a proposal to make for you, my mom says. Yeah. So we were wondering if you would like to marry off your oldest son, Shinsuke, to our daughter, YN. She's a very good girl, beautiful and smart and nice, my mom says, and I snicker a bit, but that receives me a glare from her. Oh, yes, that'll be wonderful. I hope they enjoy their meeting. All right, so Sunday at 3 o'clock p.m.? My mom, okay. Sounds good. Bye-bye now, my mom says, and then she hangs up the phone and she glares at me. Just what are you wearing? She asks, and I roll my eyes. Oh, no, here it comes. Clothes, I say and smirk. This is completely unacceptable. You need to change, she says, pointing at the stairs. I sigh and take out my phone and go to my contacts and click on my dad's. I FaceTime him, set up my phone. After a few rings, he answers, and my mom looks at me confused. Daddy, is my outfit okay? I say and smile at my mom. Yes, honey, you look good. You look gorgeous. Why, is something wrong? My dad says through the phone. Mom says it's unacceptable, I say, and my dad sighs. Honey, her outfit is fine. I love you both, but I have to go. Have a good day at school, honey, my dad says before hanging up. See, I'm fine, I say as I pick up my plate and walk back into the kitchen to begin washing the plate. You sure are feisty today, huh, honey? Mabel says, patting my back, and I giggle. I finish washing my dish and then put it away. I head to the bathroom to brush my teeth. I then grab my bag and throw it onto my back and walk to the door, grabbing my keys to my Mustang. Bye, Mom, love you, I say before walking out of the door. Love you too, she says, and I'm honestly shocked. She never says it back. I just continue walking out to the cars. Monday, 7:25 a.m. I hop into the car, throw my bag into the back, and then pull out of the driveway and make my way down the road a ways. I then stop at my friend's house and honk, letting her know I'm here to pick her up for school. She comes out like she's going to the runway. Bitch, why do you put so much effort into going to school? I ask, and she hops in and throws her bag in the back. Bitch, because our school is full of hot guys. Like, you can't tell me that not every guy on the volleyball team is hot, she says, fanning herself, and I laugh as I start to drive again. Don't know, haven't seen a single one of them besides Sangwoon on a Jiri simp, I say, and she dies laughing. Why, you didn't have to do them like that, she says. Oh, yes, I did, bitch. Yes, I did, I say, and turn on the music. I act completely different around her. I'm allowed to. I mean, she's the only person who really gets me. I have fake people all around me, but at least she's always real with me, and I am with her. I don't have to act like some princess when I'm with her. I can cuss, I can scream, I can cry and break down. In front of my parents, I have to act like someone smart. I have to act like some smart adult. And in front of the school, I have to act like I'm all smart and be above them. Right now, though, I'm listening to this bitch shout daddy as she's at the top of her lungs. I decide to scare her and drive faster. She shouts and grabs the door. Bitch, how could you? She says, holding her chest. Sorry, bestie. Babe, but we are going fast today, I say, and she laughs. Eventually, we make it to school. We park and watch as the people stare like they always do. I sigh and grab my bag from the back seat and then hand her hers. Ready to go, I say, and she nods. We open the door, and people walk up to me right away. Hey, Ryan, you free this weekend? Hey, can we go to the mall together? Wow, you look so pretty today. Your car is sweet, people around me say. I just nod and smile, even though I barely have any idea what half of them are saying. After a few minutes, I look at my friend and nod, and we take off running and make our way to the classroom. Once we reach there, we put our hands on our knees and breathe heavily. Oh, shit, it's been like this for 3 years. You'd think we'd be in better shape, I say, laughing, and then wince in pain from the burning in my side. No kidding, dude. You should pay me for being your friend, my friend says, and we laugh. We then walk to our seats and sit down. Oh, you have something to tell you at lunch, I say, and she nods at me. The teacher walks in and begins taking attendance. After she's done, the lecture starts. Monday, 12 o'clock p.m. The bell rings, and I begin packing up my stuff to head to lunch. I throw my bag into the back and then wait for my friend to get done. We then walk to the lunchroom while joking around with each other. As we were walking to the line, I bump into someone, a guy and a girl. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry, honey. Are you okay? I say, and the girl to the girl, and she nods and then rolls her eyes. Okay, rude ass bitch. I'm sorry, we weren't paying attention to where we were going, a guy says with gray and black hair. And I nod. It was mostly my fault, but it's okay. I'm gonna go now, I say, and then walk to the line with my friend. Damn, that bitch was rude. She didn't even say sorry, my friend says, and I nod. Once we get our food, we make our way to the table and sit down. Thankfully, everyone is more worried about eating than talking to me. Hey, you said you had something to tell me? At lunch, my friend says. Oh shit, I almost forgot. Thanks for reminding me, I say, and take a deep breath. She looks at me with worry. My parents' company is struggling right now. They want to marry me to another company so we can help each other with business, I say, and she looks at me in shock. Wait, hold on, girl. What? Marriage? We're only 17, she says. I nod. To who? She asks, and I shrug. Not sure. I have 3 options, I say, and then she nods. Who are the options? And do you get to decide? She asks. Well, yeah, I get to meet all 3. Well, I guess you could say 4, actually. Anyways, I get to meet them and then decide who I want to marry. Anyways, we have the Mia twins, Atsumu and Osamu. And then we have Sugawara Koshi. And then we have Kita Shinsuke, I say, and her eyes widen. Not you making fun of your future husbands earlier, she says, and we laugh. I'm definitely not picking them. I'm just meeting them to make my mom happy, I say, and she's scoffed. Why make her happy, she says, and I laugh and then shrug. We continue eating and having small chat here and there. Monday, 3 o'clock p.m. I notice school is about to end, so I start packing up all my stuff and nudge my friend, and she does as well. We agree to run in my car as fast as we can, so we aren't stopped by anyone. As the bell rings, we take off and we make it to my car safely and without getting stopped. Once we're inside, we bust out laughing. We throw our bags in the back and buckle up. Dude, I hate running, she says, trying to catch her breath. Girl, me fucking too, I say, and rest my head on the steering wheel. After calming down, I start up the car and pull away from the school. We're talking about some casual things and about school and homework and some about boys that she likes. Mainly about Suna, her crush since like 5th grade. I finally make it to her house and pull in and let her out, and she waves goodbye to me. I do the same and then pull away. I make it back to my house and walk inside and place the keys where they need to go. Monday, 4 o'clock p.m. I notice that my mom and dad are both not home. I walk upstairs into my room and begin doing my homework. The school is always giving us homework. After I finish with the first subject, I move on to the next and repeat. I hear a knock on my door and go to answer it. I see Mabel standing there with a glass of water and vitamins. I look at her and sigh, and then take them. Mabel, I'm not some unhealthy little kid anymore. Do I really have to take these? I say, and she nods. You need to stay healthy. We don't want you going back to the way you were when you were younger, do we? She asks. And I shake my head no, and she smiles, and then closes the door. When I was younger, I got really sick and almost died. I guess I'm to blame for Shinsuke acting the way he does. He's afraid of germs and seeing me almost die when we were little. I feel bad for scaring him like that. I walk over to my desk and continue with my homework. Once I'm finally done, I check the time and see it's 6 o'clock. Monday, 6 o'clock p.m. I walk down the stairs and into the kitchen. I see Mabel making dinner, so I join her and help. Your parents will be here in 30 minutes, dear. Can you go set the table? She asks. I nod. I walk out to the dining room and set the table. Before long, Mabel brings the food and sets it down at the table as well. I hear the front door open and run to my dad. Hi, Dad, I say, and smile at him, and then he pats my head and smiles back. Hey, baby, we will talk at dinner about the meeting, all right? He says, and I nod, and walk to the dining room table and sit in the seat I normally do. After 5 minutes, in walks both my mom and dad, and they sit down and begin filling their plates with food. So do I. So, honey, you'll be meeting with the Mia twins on Friday at 7 o'clock p.m., my dad says, and I make a disgusted face, which makes my mom glare at me, and I sigh and then nod. You then meet Sugawara on Saturday and at 12 p.m., my mom says, and I nod. And then you will meet with Kita on Sunday at 3 p.m., my dad says, and I nod again. Sounds good. Can't wait to meet them all, I say, lying straight through my teeth. I really don't want to meet the Mia twins. I know all they do is fight, and one's a pervert, and the other one's nonchalant and cold. I know nothing about Sugawara, so I guess I have nothing bad to say about him, and same goes for Kita. Great, honey, you don't know how thankful we are for you, sweetie, my dad says, and I smile. After everyone is finished with dinner, I take the plates and wash them up and then head back up to my room. Monday, 7 o'clock p.m. I jump into the shower and wash up for the night. After getting all nice and clean, I throw my pajamas on and brush my teeth. Today feels like a lazy day. I guess it is because it's a Monday. I walk out of my bathroom and then pick out my clothes for school tomorrow. And after that, I hop in bed and watch some TVs, and then put in my calendar the meetings. Kita's point of view, Monday, 6 o'clock p.m. Right now, I'm arguing with my mother about some meeting she wants me to go to. I have to meet a girl, and if she picks me, apparently I have to marry her. Mom, no, please. I already have a girlfriend. I don't want to do this, I say, begging my mom, and she shakes her head no. Shinsuke, this is for the sake of the family company, please, my mom says, and I feel the tears fall down from my cheek. But, Mom, I have a girlfriend, and I love her, and I want to marry her. Not some random girl I just met, I say while my voice is cracking. Son, it's not even a real marriage. You'll just be married for 3 years, and then you can get a divorce and marry whoever you want. My mom says, that's not fair to my girlfriend, I say, and she sighs. If she loves you, she'll understand, my mom says. And I cry more. What if the girl falls in love with me? Then isn't it fair? It isn't fair to her either, I ask, tears still falling down my face. And what if you fall in love with her, Shinsuke? My mom says, flipping the question on me. Whatever, Mom. All I have to do is meet her on Sunday at 3, right? I ask, and my mom nods. I take care of my plate and then run to my room and slam the door. I don't want to do this. I love my girlfriend and she loves me. But what if she leaves me? What if that girl picks me and I have to marry her? What will I do then? Time skip. Your point of view. Friday, 7 o'clock p.m. I am now in my car driving to my destination my parents gave me. I arrive and see that I'm at the bowling alley. What the fuck? This is where they picked? Heh, I guess it's cute and fun. I park the car and walk inside. I see the 2 boys standing at the counter in hoodies and jeans. I walk up to them and smile. Hello, Mia, Atsumu, and Osama. I say and smile at them brightly. Wow, Osama says, and Atsumu slaps him. They then begin to slapping each other, and I fake cough. Oh yeah, you look gorgeous, Atsumu says, and I smile. This is nothing. You guys look good, though, as well. I say, trying to be polite. Right now I'm just wearing jeans and a purple tube top, so I'm not sure how I'm so gorgeous. Here, we'll pay for you, Osama says, and I smile and nod. The boys pay and then begin to walk back to the alley and talk while bowling. After we finish, the boys walk me to my car, and each of them give me a hug. They weren't too bad, at least, but they definitely aren't the ones for me. But I can see us being friends, maybe as long as they don't fight a lot. I start my car and drive back home. Saturday, 12 o'clock p.m. I drive to the destination my parents gave me again. This time I'm meeting Sugawara Koshi. I arrive at a destination and see it's a restaurant. I get out of my car and walk into the restaurant. Hi, is there a reservation for Sugawara here? I say, asking the receptionist, and she nods and asks me to follow her, which I do. This time I'm dressed nicer since my mom told me that I had to. I'm in a tight white dress with gold heels. I make my way to the table and see a handsome boy sitting there in a suit with his gray hair slicked back. He's quite handsome. Maybe he might be the one. Hello, Segura, I say, and smile at him, sitting down. Hello, Ellen, he says back with a smile as well. Oh, please call me Ryan, I say, and we begin to chat. Before long, the waiter shows up, taking our orders, and while we're waiting, we continue to chat, and I notice his phone keeps ringing. I motion to it, letting him know he can check it. He then walks outside to take the call. He comes back in and looks at me with a sorry look. I'm sorry, but I really have to go, he says, and gives me a smile. I nod and tell him it's okay. After he leaves, the waiter comes over and places the plates in front of me. I sigh. Well, he's definitely not the one. He was nice and handsome, but this won't work. Plus, he lives in Miyagi. That's too far away. I begin to eat my food and all alone, and then ask for the check and a box to take home the food. The check was $60, so I take out my wallet and pay, and then leave a $20 tip and walk out to my car and begin to drive home. Sunday, 3:00 p.m. I was given another address by my parents, and I walk out to my car and begin to drive to the destination. When I arrive, I see it's yet again a restaurant. Let's hope I don't get left this time. I walk in and go to the counter. Hello, is there a reservation for Kita? I ask, and the lady smiles and nods. I follow her to a more private area and see Shinsuke sitting there in a tux, and he smiles at me. I'm wearing another dress. This time it's pink and silky, but it's still tight, and I have white heels on. I sit down at the table and admire him for a moment. Wow, he's really handsome. I watch as he turns his phone on silent and then directs his attention to me. Hello, Ryan, you look lovely, he says with a smile, and my face heats up a bit. Hello, Kita, you look handsome, I say and smile at him. We continue chatting and order our food. After a while, the food comes and we begin to eat. I watch as he has good table manners, and he's very polite to the waiter. I smile at this. I'm glad he's like this. He seems almost perfect. After we finish eating, he goes up and pays the bill. I leave a $20 tip again and walk to the front. He waits there for me and then walks me to the car, and as I'm about to go close my door, he grabs it and smiles at me. I had a lot of fun. Would you want to go see a movie before we end this here? He says, and I smile and nod. Okay, I'll meet you at the theater, he says, and I close my door. And closes my door for me. I buckle up and begin to drive. We both arrive at the theater, parking next to each other. We get out and walk to the door, which he opens for me and allows me to walk in. I pay for the tickets this time, and he gets a little mad at me for paying, but I insist. We watch the movie, and after it ends, he walks me back to my car again, opening the door for me. Thank you, Shinsuke, I say now that I feel comfortable with him, and he sighs and looks at me. The name's Kita. You seem like a really nice girl, but I can't fall in love with you, he says, looking at me kind of sad. I kind of feel like my heart is aching a little, but I understand. Well, you're the perfect one. It's you that I would choose, but if you truly don't want to, I understand. Also, you wouldn't have to fall in love with me. It's just for business, I say, and feel kind of sad, and then I look up at him and stare into his brown eyes, and he gives me a sad smile. Well, then I guess I'll be your husband, he says, and I smile. He then closes the door for me and then walks to his car. I rest my head on the steering wheel and sigh as I watch him drive away. Of course, the one I want doesn't want me. Just my luck. I buckle up and take off. Sunday, 6:30 p.m. I arrive home and walk in to immediately get questioned. Hey, honey, how was it? My dad asks, and I sigh quietly. It was good, Daddy, I say, putting on a fake smile. Did you choose? My mom asks. Yep, Kita, I say, and they both look at each other. Oh, that's great, honey. Did he agree? My dad asks, and I nod, and then walks home. Once I reach my room, I sit at my desk and begin doing my homework. I sigh sadly as my brain won't get what he said out of my head. I shake my head and begin to do my homework again. Once I finish, I stand up from my seat and stretch. I go to my closet and pick out pajamas and then clothes for school tomorrow. I walk to the shower and then hop in. After I've been cleaned up, I feel extremely tired. I walk to my bed and fall asleep. Time skip. Saturday, 12:00 p.m. Kita and I were given a week to get along and then get to know each other better before we get married. But today is the day we just invited our families and my best friend. Right now, I'm sitting here in this beautiful white dress while my hair and makeup is being done. I know that Kita is in the next room thinking about his girlfriend. I have no right to be jealous. Kita is hers, but after spending time together, I've really grown to like Kita. But I know my feelings won't be reciprocated. Kita really truly loves his girlfriend, and he is only doing this for his family's company. And I also know that we will be divorced in 3 years. I've also learned that it was Kita's girlfriend who I bumped into the lunchroom that day. I sigh and sit still as my face is being tortured with all this makeup. Soon my mom comes in and tells me it's almost time. My best friend runs to me and hugs me. I know you're not really getting married, Rich, but you look so pretty. I love you, she says, and I smile. I love you too, and thank you, I say, and walk out with my dad, now on my arm. We walk down the aisle and I walk up to Kita. We say our vows and everything that needs to be done. You may now kiss the bride, the person says, and I look at Kita, who looks at me, and then we look at our families. I sigh and then he grabs my face and places a quick peck on my lips. My face turns bright red and then I turn away and walk to my friend and begin talking. I look over to see Kita, who is a lightly pink and standing there stunned. The wedding is now finished and I have my ring on my finger and so does Kita. Great. Time skip. Monday, 8 o'clock a.m. It's been 2 weeks since Kita and I got married and we still talk and hang out sometimes. I just hate the fact that he's not actually mine. Tonight, the Mia twins invited me and my best friend to watch their practice, so of course we agreed, because now we are like besties. I haven't talked to Sugawara at all, so I have no clue what happened that day, but I don't really care. I drift through the school day, not really paying much attention to class. Monday, 3 o'clock p.m. My friend and I began to walk to the volleyball gym when I hear someone shout, "Get off of me, you crazy bitch, you're dating Kita." I know that voice. I turn on my video camera and quickly open the door of the closet to see Atsumu being pinned to the wall with Kita's girlfriend kissing and sucking on his neck. I record this and then grab the Atsumu and pull him away. "You're disgusting. How could you do that to Kita?" I say with tears streaming down my face. "You have always been a bitch to Kita from what I've seen, and what I can't understand is why he's still with you. If I had him, I would love and cherish him every day because he is perfect. How could you not see that? You're so selfish. All you care about is yourself, and you use him for his money. And now you're cheating on him, you stupid bitch," I say and push her, and then she slaps me and pushes me back. Atsumu and I grab my phone. I grab my phone back from Atsumu and walk to the gym with him and my best friend. I'm still crying and I can't stop. Just how could she do this to someone so sweet and perfect? To my husband, Atsumu is rubbing my back trying to cheer me up as we walk into the gym. Atsumu opens the door and we all walk in. Osamu looks at me and then his eyes widen. "Sumu, what did you do to her? Why is she crying?" Atsumu shouts. "Samu, shut your trap. I didn't do this." Atsumu shouts back. Kita then runs over me. "Oh my gosh, what happened, YN?" Kita asks, and then I started crying even more, now looking at his cute face. Why is she crying more?" Kita asks, and my friend takes my phone and plays the video. His eyes start to water, and then I hear myself on the video. He now has my phone in his hand, and I run and jump on him and take my phone back and pause the video, but he heard it all. "Pretend you didn't hear that. I'm sorry," I say, getting off of him and pulling him up. I look at him, and he's now crying again. And he pulls me into a hug. "Shh, don't cry," he says, and I cry harder, hearing his voice crack. "No, you don't cry," I say, crying into his chest, and the three of my friends look at us. "So I'm the perfect one?" Kita asks, looking down at me, and I smile and nod. "You're the perfect one," I say, and he leans down and kisses me on the lips. I'm shocked, but then kiss him back. "I should have picked you from the moment I met you. I fell in love with you at first sight, just like my mom said I would, but I tried to fight it because I had a girlfriend. I tried to deny my love for you, even though I wanted to spend more time with you. I love you, YN. I know you're already my wife, but will you be my girlfriend and then remarry me in the future?" Kita says, and I start to cry again. "I love you too, Shinsuke, and yes, of course, I will be your girlfriend and your wife and your best friend," I say, smiling. "You're the perfect one," we say at the same time and then giggle. The end.